my friends, my chronic friends, Amy Esther here, and today we are going to eat some paleo brownies. I don't remember what this is called. Paleo muffin brownie, I guess you would call this. Anyway, you know, most people get like their coffee, have a sit down chat. No, we're doing brownies today. First of all, I actually don't drink coffee. I've actually never tried it in my life. Fun fact, never even tried coffee. I'm 20, how old am I? 26 years old, never tried coffee, but I have tried brownies and I love them, so I'm eating them. Anyway, grab yourself a brownie. We're just gonna sit down and chat today. We even got a little one in the background who might be making some background music for us. It's gonna be all fun, but I need to vent. And I don't know who else to vent to because no one else understands, but you, my friends, who live with chronic illness, understand how I'm feeling. And so we're gonna vent, we're gonna chat, and if you guys could just leave me some comments to know that I'm not the only one that feels this way, and tell me what it is that you are struggling with, so that we can kind of go through this together, because I am frustrated. I'm annoyed at my chronic illness. So let me take a bite of my brownie because it's too good. It's too good. I now get why people do drinks instead of brownies when they do a sit down chat. Because yeah, I got chocolate in my teeth now, so that's fine. You guys enjoy that, right? Okay, welcome. Real Life with Amy Esther, as always. And we're going real informal today because we're just chatting. So you guys, here's what's been going on. I have several chronic illnesses, as you know, and because of that, I always have some sort of symptom, right? And what's really frustrating right now is I feel like as soon as I get one of them feeling better, either one of my chronic illnesses or even just one symptom feeling better, for example, I've been eating paleo and it helps me have more energy. I just feel like overall not quite as fatigued. I mean, I still get fatigued, of course, but it seems just a little bit better. I think it helps my POTS symptoms. I don't get as bad of leg pain and things like that. But then, because I eat paleo, now my stomach is just going crazy and it hurts all the time. I am always super nauseous, like to the point where I'm waking up in the middle of the night in so much stomach pain and nausea that I can't even sleep through it. And other symptoms, of course, there's just like a bunch of random things. Point is, as soon as I solve for one, something else pops up and it just feels like I can never get like an overall feeling better, right? There's just no way to like catch it all. And for me, I think I usually tell myself, well, it's easier for me to kind of deal with pain than it is with fatigue, because with pain, I can work through my brain. In fact, I have a whole course on it. We'll link it down below, but I can kind of like work through it and still find a way to be happy when I'm feeling more pain. But the fatigue is harder for me to deal with mentally. Of course, it's possible. I feel like it's possible no matter what, but it's so much harder for me because I like to do stuff. I'm like always been a very active person. I want to be working on YouTube. I want to be playing with my children. I want to be baking muffins and whatnots. Like, I just want to always be doing stuff. So when I'm super fatigued and I have a lot of like muscle pain, that makes it hard to just do normal tasks, those are the ones that I usually try to focus on when I'm treating. But then it's like all this other stuff happens. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I know that I'm just rambling and it's probably gonna be a long rambly video, as most of mine are, but it's just so frustrating when I solve for one thing or something just gets a little bit better and it just makes something else worse. And I feel like, how do you get it all? You know what I mean? Like when I exercise, some things get better and then it makes other things worse. And I've definitely found a balance with certain things, but food is the one that I am really struggling with right now. I just don't know what to eat. And I've tried the super strict diets, you guys. If you followed me along, you already know this, but if you're new, I've done AIP paleo, which is extremely strict. And I would say that I probably felt the best with that one, but that would be fatigue wise, like energy. I had the most energy. So I tell people that AIP makes me feel the best, but it's mostly just because I have the most energy when I eat AIP. When I eat paleo, I would say it's easier for me to stay on the diet. AIP, I just don't feel like it's a long-term solution because it's so strict. It's so restrictive. It is, at least for me personally, I just feel like I'd be miserable if I did AIP for the rest of my life. Paleo to me is kind of a middle ground where I don't feel miserable when I'm eating it. And of course I found AIP recipes that I liked, but still, it's just so restrictive. But paleo, I feel like I can still enjoy it, and I can still have fun cooking and finding new recipes. There's a lot more I can do with it, but it also helps my fatigue better than if I just eat whatever I want, right? And so I feel like that's been the best balance for me. However, it's still not completely balanced, right? There's still just gonna always be symptoms that come up, and always things that get worse when I eat paleo. Like if I wanted my stomach to never hurt, I would just eat popcorn and white bread every day. Of course, that's not very healthy, and it makes me so fatigued and exhausted that I would rather have the stomach pain. But I know I'm just rambling here, but do you guys know what I mean when you do something that helps and then it hurts something else? It's just annoying. And my channel here is usually about how to do chronic illness and life without, you know, being completely miserable. And so I definitely want to bring you like happy, uplifting content. So I hate to just like do this super complainy video, but I just needed to get it out. And I think sometimes it helps to kind of vent and to complain a little bit, because then tomorrow I'm going to feel happier and less complainy if I kind of get it out today. Do you guys know what I mean? Anyway, so just so you know, if you're new here and you're like, wow, she just is complaining all the time, I try hard not to just do complainy videos about how hard life is with chronic illness. I try to make videos more about the things you can do with chronic illness versus talking about what you can't do, but it's just a venti day today. So I hope that this video wasn't too like obnoxious and rambly and just annoying, and if it was, I guess it was just for me to help me to feel better. But I'm just frustrated. I'm just annoyed. I wish that I could find something that helped multiple of my symptoms versus making one better and one worse. I just feel like the whole life I'm going like this and this and this, and I get times where I'm so sick of my stomach hurting that I'll just go this way, but then I have no energy, and then I can't get a handle on all of it. And I'm really not even looking for advice on what to do. I just needed to word vomit and get all this out there and get it off my chest, because it's just been so frustrating to me the past little bit. But if any of you guys feel the same way I do, could you let me know in the comments, and let's have a little conversation down there about what we are going through, and just maybe just complain a little bit today. Can we just have a little complainy day, and then tomorrow we'll pick back up being happy, and we'll pick back up being positive, and we'll look on the bright side. But today, having a complainy day. So anyway, you guys, I usually say if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, but I don't really think anyone enjoyed this. But if you found benefit from it, or you listened to it and you felt a connection to me, like you were feeling the same thing, then give it a thumbs up. If you think I'm crazy, you can give it a thumbs down. But I hope that my next videos will be a little more positive, a little more happy, but today we're complaining. Anyway, love you guys. You're the best. Thanks for letting me vent to you today. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and that you find a way to balance your scale better than I do.